Keith Russell Lee, and I am psyched, jazzed, and juiced this day, and very thankful and grateful for this time that we have together. I am Senior Minister and Spiritual Director of the Destiny Center for Spiritual Empowerment in Washington, D.C. I'm a best-selling author and a business leader. And really, I look forward every day coming and sharing these empowering principles that I know that are making a difference in your life. And I've been sharing for the past few days the 11 keys to success and prosperity. And I want to thank you for those that have been sending me emails and the feedback about how this is really making a difference in your life as you are reaching for the success, if you will, for those things that you want to be, do, and have in your life. And for those who are walking and want to walk in the prosperity of God and have the best of all that God has for you with your wants and your desires and everything being met and the personal freedom to enjoy. So today's key number 6, is this. You must be the part. You must be the part. Now, a lot of times when people are talking about success, it's about that one day someday. And I share about that one day someday. It's not on the calendars, no matter where you look. It's not on the calendar. You've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but nowhere is there ever a day called someday. Someday I'm going to be able to get it together. Someday when my ship comes in, someday. The way this power of mind thought and really the science of prosperity and abundance operates in that I use is that you must be the part now. A lot of times people say that, well, how can I be something when I don't have? Well, Jesus put it better this way in Mark 11:24 when he taught us how to pray. And I want you to think about this because many of us have never really thought about how Jesus taught us to pray. Mark 11:24, he says this. He says that when you pray, believe that you have received it, and it shall be yours. And I want you to hear that. Believe that you have received it, and it shall be yours. Now, that belief, of course, is in God. That belief, of course, is in yourself as you know God within you, and that you must do all of the things that you know that you must do in your life and operate out of the divine principles of God. Now, as we believe what? Believe that we have received it. Received what? Received those things that we have asked God for, that we have petitioned God, the desires of our hearts, the wants that we have. He says that when we pray, it's an already done deal. Believe that you have received it. And that's consistent with everything that the Bible teaches about prayer. Jesus says, ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. He says, if anyone will come to me asking for whatever, I will give it unto them, right? So it's a done deal when you ask. But you say, Keith, it's not showing up. Well, that's where you operate in the spiritual law of being the part. I just got to be the part. I've got to walk in that part. I've got to be that person that I want to be with those resources that I have. See, folks, what I'm sharing is that this is in mind and consciousness. We must be that in our consciousness, in our awareness of who we are, in our mind of who we are. When I was back in college, one of the greatest compliments that was ever shared with me was that, people would talk about, he just walks around campus as if he's, got $1 million and he doesn't have 2 dimes to rub together. Well, I looked at that as not an insult, as people were sharing that. I looked at that as a compliment because in my mind, I've always been wealthy. In my mind, I've always had. In my mind, I was always a person of influence. And so, my friend, when you operate from that level of consciousness, you believe that you have already received it and it is yours. Okay? And that's the lesson for today. You must believe that you have received it and it is yours. Be the part. I mean, why wait? Put on your nice clothes. I love some of my suits that I wear because they're made with some of the finest fabric. And some of them I didn't get from my tailor in Hong Kong or my tailor in Korea. Some of them I got going to a thrift store, believe it or not. And I saw quality and I says, man, that is what I want, and it fit me to a T. Some of the places that I've gotten things from, you would never imagine, but I demand the best in my life. And I walk in that. I keep my head up high, and I'm telling you, walk with your head up high. Walk with your shoulders back and with your chest out. Walk and feel and be the part. And folks, I'm telling you now, if you walk in that way, you will be all that you want, all that you can have. And I know some people are saying, well, Keith, man, I'm just looking for retirement, or I'm just enjoying retirement. Retirement to what? To retirement to sitting around the country club? Retirement around maybe getting a second job at the Walmart? I mean, come on. There is still so much more. Be that person that you've always wanted to be. Well, listen, folks, my time is up. This is Keith Russell Lee saying live with faith and power and continue to create that phenomenal life. But also let me share, folks, this is 2018 coming up. 2018 coming up. I'm telling you, we can sit around, we can talk, complain, and do, oh, how terrible life is. Oh, I don't have. Or you can get the resources and the tools that you need. Or as my friends say, you can get my stuff. Go to the website, check it out, destinysec.org. Check out the tools and the resources. Allow me to coach you this year and see the difference in the changes that you're going to have in your life. I'm Keith Russell Lee. Until next time, bye now.